Pushed by external pressures, Indo-Iranian tribes migrate into the rugged Zagros region to find new homes. These tribes eventually settle near the Elamite borders, founding the early state of Parsumas. Among the 10 Persian tribes, the Pasargadae are recognized as the most valiant and become the ruling clan. In 639 BCE, the early Persian leader Cyrus pays tribute to the powerful Assyrian king to maintain peace. Cyrus the Great ascends the throne as a vassal to the Medes. Cyrus overthrows Astyages, achieving a dual monarchy of united Iranians. Lightning campaigns begin dismantling the established powers of the Near East. The fall of Lydia brings all of Asia Minor under Persian control. Cyrus enters Babylon in 539 BCE as a legitimate successor. He rejects chauvinism, sacrificing to indigenous deities to gain favor. The Cyrus Cylinder proclaims a manifesto of cultural pluralism and tolerance. Captive peoples are free to return home and rebuild their temples. After a period of turmoil, Darius I reasserts central authority. Darius formalizes governance by creating approximately 20 administrative satrapies. Governors, satraps, are appointed from the nobility to ensure loyalty. Independent military commanders are created to prevent provincial rebellions. The king's eyes and ears perform surprise audits and surveillance. Darius introduces the gold derrick, a uniform currency only he can mint. Standardized measures spark an unprecedented boom in international trade. The 2,500-kilometer Royal Road connects the capital at Susa to Sardis. The road features 111 staging posts for the imperial postal system. Neither snow nor rain stays the Chaparkane from their rounds. A canal is built connecting the Nile to the Red Sea. Maritime expeditions explore the Indus, laying the groundwork for the Silk Road. Greek cities in Anatolia launched the Ionian revolt against their tyrants.
You are traitors! Your greed has brought this upon us!
The destruction of Sardis provokes Darius to launch a punitive expedition. Persia suffers a minor strategic setback at Marathon in 490 BCE. Xerxes assembles one of antiquity's largest land and sea forces. Persia achieves tactical victories at Thermopylae and sacks Athens. The Persian navy suffers a catastrophic defeat at Salamis. Persia achieves tactical victories at Thermopylae and sacks Athens. The Persian navy suffers a catastrophic defeat at Salamis. The nomadic Parni tribe begins an Iranian national resurgence. Under Mithridates IX, the Parthians seize Media and Mesopotamia. The state becomes a decentralized, feudal monarchy. The 7 great houses share power and maintain private armies. Horse archers master the Parthian shot while in full retreat. Heavy cataphracts provide shock charges to break enemy infantry. At Carrhae, the Parthians establish themselves as military equals to Rome. Parthia bridges the trade between the Roman and Han Chinese worlds. The empire maintains a strict monopoly on luxury goods, like silk and jade. Sogdian merchants act as agents, dominating the overland trade routes. Rome captures the capital but cannot dismantle decentralized power. The Euphrates remains a stable border between rival powers for centuries. Ardashir I overthrows the Arsacids to restore Achaemenid-style centralization. The ideology of Revancha unifies Iranians under one identity. Zoroastrianism becomes the state religion and a legitimizing force. A national church is organized to maintain social order. Khosrow I initiates tax reforms based on a cadastral survey. Taxes are fixed based on productivity rather than actual yield. The landowning decans become the backbone of the bureaucracy. A professional, salary-based military is created under 4 generals. Gondishapur becomes the ancient world's premier university hub. Displaced philosophers translate Greek and Sanskrit texts into Pahlavi. Students perform clinical training, a revolutionary feature of the academy. Physicians must pass standardized exams to obtain a license. Khosrow Dakai briefly recreates the old Achaemenid imperial borders. Emperor Heraclius launches a daring counterstrike into the heartland. Total war exhausts the resources of both rival world empires. The Justinian plague and war decimate the demographic labor force. The empire spirals into civil war and political instability. Female monarchs like Boran try to stabilize the state during collapse. Islamic armies find an Iranian state that is structurally compromised. The Persians are defeated at Al-Qadisiyah despite valiant resistance. The fall of Ctesiphon marks the end of centralized Sasanian control. The victory of victories at Nihawand terminates organized resistance. The Abbasid Caliphate adopts Persian administrative and bookkeeping models. Legacies of federalism, postal systems, and gardens shape modernity.